Okay, what's up, guys? Your boy, the BFA Games here, and welcome to another episode of the Eastbridge United Career Mode. And we got a very important episode for you guys, as we just had the season finale from last episode. We're going to a new chapter in Daniel Davidson's career. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so as you can tell, guys, we're gonna decide exactly where Daniel Davidson ends up going to. We do, of course, have the option to stay at Ross County, but I want to do something else. There's not really much we can do afterwards. So from last episode, there are 3 clubs were interested in joining. It was Hertha, FC Cologne, and Twente. I was more drawn to FC Cologne and Hertha simply because they play in the first divisions. They recently got promoted to the Bundesliga, so that attracted me to that. But at the end of the day, I ended up going to Cologne simply because I looked at both squads in my own time and I thought they have a slightly better squad and we're more likely to stay in the league or be a little bit more successful in the league than Hertha Berlin. So I went for FC Cologne. So now you can see Davy entering into offices, seeing the start for the first time. It would have been nice to actually see like more variety in the custom scenes, but it's all good. It still looks dapper. He's still gonna look nice in his new kit. As you see, training, doing his medical. And then that's him holding the kit for the first time. Number 11, of course. That's what he will have for the remainder of his career. It's looking pretty nice and dapper in his new kit. He's following the kind of Jadon Sancho kind of route. Alright, so now we're gonna decide roughly what kind of team we would like to go to after our time in Hertha Berlin. I'll probably expect about 1 season, if maybe 2 at the latest, but yeah, we'll definitely go for a Premier League side. After all, Davidson is English, so it makes sense. And also, I think one of the teams we decided earlier on that we aspire to play for plays in England as well. So, of course, we're going to select one. We can't obviously select every single team. Like the best teams, like your Arsenals, your Liverpools, we weren't able to actually select it. We're not at that level yet. But yeah, as you can tell. But still a highly competitive team we obviously aspire to play for. So yeah, we ended up picking a team like Aston Villa that's still able to compete in the league. But yeah, but as you can tell, we've accumulated so many skill points because we wanted to hold our player back. But as we're in a new season and we're in a much tougher division, we're going to improve our pro drastically. Improve our dribbling, the passing, the shooting. I think we're quickest. We're at the max speed that we can be, but we're going to improve literally every aspect of our game. That's very important. Also including weak foot and skill moves as well, as much as possible, just so we can be a more dangerous player in a much more difficult league. So after using the skill points, Daniel Davidson is now an 82 overall player. I know it's not the most realistic because, as you can tell, a lot of the players aren't that very good. The highest rated player you can see is like 76 rated, but we want Davidson to be able to perform at the same level in the Bundesliga because we're going to be up against your Dortmunds, your Bayern Munichs, your Bayer Leverkusens. We want to be able to compete against those sides. We want to be able to do damage against them as well. So we need to be good enough. Yeah, let me take you to the squad. So as you can tell, the typical kind of team that just got promoted into the league. A lot of 70s, a lot of late 60s kind of players. This guy Tillman's pretty good, and Kynes as well. But yeah, other than that, typical players. I don't really recognize anybody in here. Maybe viewers of the German league could tell me if there's anyone from Germany watching this. They could tell me if there's any players that you recognize. But yeah, this guy's pretty quick. Mena as well, Martel, Christensen. We got a region there, 77 rated. So watch out for this guy. This guy looks very impressive. Massimo Costa. Pay attention to this guy. He looks very good. At 18 years old as well, 77 rated. Very impressive. Alright, so we're going to our first game, which will be against Nottingham Forest. Only friendlies, but we get to see how we can play in amongst this team, the new division. And we started off, not much has really been happening up until this point when I came on in the 60th minute. He looks to win it again, but we get it back. He plays it to me on the edge of the box. I tried to shoot from outside the box, but the goalkeeper saves it. And that's pretty much been all the action for me on the match because it was just mostly Nottingham Forest. And again, they ended up winning, scoring a goal in the 76th minute from a corner. And The striker also hears through on goal as well, and he also makes it 2-0. Literally as soon as I come on, Nottingham Forest start becoming more clinical, and they ended up winning the game. So of course I didn't have much chance, only one shot on target, so obviously didn't have a great match rating. Even though this wasn't important, I still said we're committed to improving because that's what it's all about. And then even more difficult, we're up against Brighton, and we're also 1-0 down coming into the game. So yeah, we got a goal kick in the 76th minute. I actually ended up winning it. I was able to control the ball again. He plays it over the top to find me, so I'm kind of running in the kind of right wing position. I look to whip the ball in. What the hell happens here? And it goes straight to my goal, the striker, and he's able to just slot it in. Just like that, just capitalizing off one of the worst defensive mistakes you ever see. Shouldn't be like that, but the ball's being played over the top. They win it again, then we lose it again, and then surely March plays it down to the striker. He looks to shoot near post, and they're back in the lead. As you would expect, this team is way better than ours, Brighton. And then they have it again in the 68th minute. Welbeck again, just moving the ball. Literally, it's been all of them for like the final 20 minutes of this game. Play through to find Martin, to find Mene, and there you go. They ended up winning 3-1, as you expect. But at least we're a bit more dangerous in this game, and causing that single goal that we ended up scoring in the match. So we're gradually improving, just getting used to the squad. So of course we got a slightly higher match rating. All right, so we come in for the third game in a row, 61st minute against RCD Mallorca. So it's a team that's not as good as the last two before, but we've got a little bit of time. Christiansen on the ball, plays it back into him, just keeping the ball well, just looking, waiting for an opening. Plays it to my feet. I like to kind of keep it well. Ball's deflected in, move it well. Nice 1-2, plays it down the line. Tried to call him, but he took him out in the box. And of course, it's a penalty to put us 1-0 up. Put us in the lead for once in this friendly. And he slots it in comfortably to make it 1-0. I was a bit annoyed because I put my penalties up. I think I was a high rating as well, so I don't know why I wasn't taking the penalty, but we put it in. Then we come in now. He plays it to my feet. I play a nice 1-2 with the midfielder, and I'm actually through on goal. I had a chance to score, but I squared it because I was so unselfish, and then we ended up actually getting a penalty. I don't know why he just didn't shoot first time, but nevertheless, we'll of course take it. And again, yeah, I didn't take the penalty either. He's our designated penalty taker now. So we ended up being 2-0. That was a well-worked penalty, to be fair. I can't complain too much. Again, Mallorca had it in the 80th minute, causing a constant threat to us. Tries to kind of drink past him, but we got it again. And then we just carelessly lose it. Looks to cut it back eventually. Then he plays it back to our striker, who remained in a good position. And the Metra made it 2-1. But again, way more dangerous in this game. By far, we're better. We just kept improving game by game. We got a 7-point match rating, so can't complain too much. And yeah, now we're playing for a Bundesliga team. We're in advertisements now, and yeah, this is our penalty taker, Waldschmidt, 72 overall, and you can see he's got 82 penalties, even though we have 87 penalties. So I don't understand why they're picking him to take the penalties over us. But maybe when he's not here, we'll take the penalties. But very interesting. And of course, this is what the Bundesliga table looks like amongst 20 teams. Yeah. So as for next episode, that's when the Bundesliga starts. As you can tell, so we're going to be against Wolfsburg, RB Leipzig, Werder Bremen, and then Bayer. So very, very difficult fixtures that we're going to be up against at the start of the league. But we haven't got such high expectations. We just need to stay in the league, and we haven't got too many games to play. So with us, it's all about getting high performances and attracting the scouts from better teams and better leagues. All right, then that puts us to the end of the episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. What do you guys think about a choice of picking Cologne over Hertha Berlin? Or if possible, maybe we could have even picked other teams but better in the past, but it is what it is now. And we're now a Bundesliga player. Hope to see you next time in the next episode. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. But give it a like if you enjoyed it. And I'm gonna see you guys later. All right, peace.